Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. Now, I didn't mean to see this. I didn't mean to try to watch it, but it came up and it's needed to be said. That we 500 years ago, I can see it. I can see why we were being lynched. So much was happening to us. Thank your Democrat white neighborhood, not mine. Nothing has happened. Instead, I get love. Now, the evil ones, I don't care. But the good ones, they show me love. Fast forward over wine in Wisconsin. No, let's talk about me first. While under the influence, I got detained. I yelled in the back of the car, but I didn't put up a fight. It made me look good, but disturbing at the same. I wasn't no saint in this. But he hit me with the door on my shoulder, and I'm willing to take that because it made me look good that I never resisted. Because out of the whole underlying law, whether he was right or wrong, never resist a cop. Give your opinion while he's doing his job, but never resist a cop. This was living life to the extreme for a black man. He's stuck in 500 years ago when he see white officers to go in resist mode and sit up there and brandish and carry a weapon in attempts to hurt one of them or kill one of them. 4 officers over one black guy, 4 to 5 officers, and none of them can contain him. Then they try to hit him with the electrical thing. Still no work. So one of them shoots him after being cut. So that is not the scary part, which is the scary part, being sarcastic. The scary part is what I saw following that. Or should I say, scariest part. So I sit up there and I'm watching further, investigating as I'm eating my salad, not doing drugs, by the way, or doing random weirdo shit. But it happens. In a political controlled setting, the uncontrollable happens. While a white officer talking on live, this isn't normal. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a toenail with fungus on it doing this. It was not supposed to happen to look good. So, as this white officer, declarated officer that sworn in to protect and serve, as I was sworn in as a veteran and a soldier, this black man wearing Lord knows what takes over because it was him it happened to, and it was his dude, or it was wrong. This shit has to stop. They were not wrong. They were not wrong. Watch the video. He was resisting all the way and up the ante. Thank God for the legal books because these officers would get fired for his life of resisting. It looked like a murder scene without the murder yet. Here's a man going like this. Just, there are 4 officers around you. There's no way you're going to stop yet. Yet when I was hit by a door by an officer, I had 2 choices: to fight back or tell him how I feel while abiding by the laws. I didn't go, I didn't brandish the knife, nor did I had a knife. They had whatever weapon I had confiscated. I had nothing on me except my clothes. They had all my items. And still, if I had a weapon, I still wouldn't do nothing. That man was sick. And it looked even sicker and weaker for the police to let that happen in Wisconsin. To let a lower class black man with no real drive other than to make a white man look bad on camera. Where's my water? Where my water at? Hold up. Stop the press. Hold up. Where's my water at? What do I do with my water, y'all? I know I didn't throw that shit in. You know what? I don't have the top for it, so I'm just gonna let it ride and take this tea. I'll find it later in this house somewhere. I don't have time. I'm filming. He looked like he wearing cool number 9, and he walks up to the mic in a strategically way, just like they would have took over the White House. People like that included, and took over the police department speech with his own stupidity. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because whatever a person is brave enough to walk up to an officer, whatever the race, and take over the mic is a sick man. What? Who is in Wisconsin? And now I know. That is sick, man. That is sick. I heard how they get down in Wisconsin. They are fucked up in Wisconsin. And that is a prime example of why people are trying to do the right things. But they're getting shot because black men like that are killing their own kind. But one black man just happened, he feel good about that situation. That was a sick, unnecessary situation. That's history that was stupid. I don't care what the race is. You know your place. Whether white or black, if this was a black officer, you would have been like, brother, I'm your brother. You wouldn't have did that shit. But 500 years ago, you should thank the white man that brought you over here. You never went through one lynch. You weren't lynched. You're not a slave. You're a slave in your own mind. Yet, you felt the need to take over the mic from a decorated officer. Ugh. What time is it? Great. We are moving into my program. Ooh, I gotta let her go out longer again. I'm sorry, y'all. I look a hot mess. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Remember, before I finish, I am semi sober, and I am doing this, finishing out 6 replies, and then I'm getting the hell off of here with hopes that I can look at the projects I have to do. But let's get started. Rewiring the brain is hard. It's not going to be easy. And I would like to add that it's going to take a week for me to be sober. It takes 30 days to get out your system, even when the physiological effects ain't there. But up to 45 days or more. So, but overall, the major weed problem, I want to say, is over. This is the first step. The first step is saying no, no more. Enough is enough. I could have taken more prior to leaving it alone, like I did in the airports, just to get me super high so I can be high enough to be high of high of high high. But I didn't do that. As soon as I got that flashback, I immediately, there was stuff I haven't even used in there. Stuff, new shit. New shit. And I spent lots of money that money can buy. But I threw all of it away. And it's over. It's not over until after the week go by. And I'm physiologically good. But I have to worry about that cold turkey all the while doing this work. Now, I did something offline, which was my discussion that required a book. And I did what I had to do. And now we're here. The replies to the first, the 2 replies, and then the 4 replies to the discussion. And then it's over. I'm done. So let's get started. Let's launch it. I was reading a teacher's speech and I said, how about we make a show about this? Because her shit is so powerful, man. I said to myself, what was I doing in 96 and 97? And I'm not going to say it on here. Part of me wants to, but I've already made a record. Hold on. Let me get on X. I'll be on the other screen. My real followers will follow me. I'm about to get on my computer on here, and then I'm going to get on X on here. Hold on. New angle. You know you bad when you can post for any angle. Okay. I don't want to know. Going into OpenAI is so serious. Okay. Bam, there we go. Hold on. Pew pew. Hold on. No view view. How you spell view view? Look at that. That is our future. Somebody that got Snoop Dogg name or face. There's no way that's Snoop Dogg. A man. You see it? That's scary, man. Some of these men scare me. Like this man. With a good, nice lacial front wig on. There's beautiful black. Another man going at Snoop. And this is nothing compared to the shit I've seen. I'm ready. Or do we need to switch? No, we need to switch. Hold on, y'all. What are you doing to me, AI? Hold on. Usually it'll go online. Hold on. Let me switch my POTUS to Bowery. Stay. Okay, here we go. There we go. Hi, everybody. I want to complete this project again. My hair fucked up, but I want to complete this project again without any definitive makeup I have on, and I want to attack my school and worry about my school. So let's get started. You won't be able to see. You never get to see, but one day you will. So let's get started. This needs to get saved. Save as week 1, cloud. Okay, week 1 discussion. What class? Oh shit! Holy shit! This is the What is it? Oh, I got it up, Teach. I got it up. Hold on. This isn't the right one. This is no. Can't show. Can't show. Can't show. Hold on. We need to close that and go back. How do I go back? How? How? It's right here. That's one, and I need this one. But this is this right here. That's the program. Where is it at? Now I can close it. Okay. Okay. So, um, that's his. We're going to hers first. Okay. I read so much about her. I read all of it. But now we're going to make a new one. Oh, we're right there. Take a tour. I don't want to talk about what the 96 year consisted of. I want to make magic happen with this year. 20, is it 20 years? 20 years almost? Wait, no, 30. I'm sorry. I'm literally counting without knowingly counting. I want to watch this. I just want the whole thing because I'm going to respond. Because going back and forth from this will be inconvenience. I need to get on kick, y'all. I'm sorry. We got to keep moving. Ain't nobody hate my pride. Can't nobody. And I'm slow for change too. This would be. Can't nobody hold me down. And they did. In the end, they got caught. I got to keep on moving. And let's go down memory lane. To tap myself in the phone in the basement. Uh, I don't trust Siri, man. I think she the feds. Uh, hate the police, right? I never treated Siri any different, even though Siri is so intelligent to be so dumb. I have to say that. You ask it a question about something, and you say, "What's the weather?" I'll tell you a legible, honest example. You say, Siri, what's the weather? And it's like, oh, I didn't mean to show y'all my layer, but I'm just tired of being tired. So I was like, Siri, what's the weather? It's like 101 degrees today. I said, it's going to be a hot one. And I said, Siri, where'd you come from? I don't understand. I said, I don't trust Siri, dog. I think she'd have fed. No, I never said that. But I hear these little, and there's many more. There's many more, y'all. But as we say, we don't care. And we black, right? Lil Wayne and that you can say anything you want. Why always gotta be a race thing? That's beautiful, yo. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, you guys. Hi, chick. It's been a minute. Let's just dig right into it. Oh, I gotta log out of here. Hold on, stay with me, y'all. Oh, we live on both, and it's acting up. Okay, come on, don't do me dirty. I know you thinking I got a lot of portals up, right? Come on, just let me in. Let me in. Device is not connected. What? Don't do me like that. I never had that problem happen before. Come on. Oh, we must change this. Sorry, I gotta switch over. I'm on a lot of networks. I never had this problem happen, but it may cancel, but it's worth it. There we go. What about my shit? Hold up. Good. Okay. What happened? There we go. I got y'all. Now here's the real test. It should work. Mm. So good it messed your eyes up. So now we got this. This lovely, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna place it on a Word document. So that's what we got. A wonderful lady, fucking bio. I'll try to refrain from cussing as much as I can, so that irks my nerves more than it irks yours, believe me. So first, we're gonna give my how much words we're at two what 288, and now we need to. I'm getting there, y'all. No, that's the other teacher. He's next. Oh, she was right there. Okay. So we got her, and how many? First, we need to log out or go somewhere here. This is where we need to go because thank you, LinkedIn. I need to take a screenshot. Hold on. Ah, I got it too. I got it. I got it. I got it. I made that face, that famous face that I'm gonna show. I was like, it's going to delete 10 impressions. I can live with that. Hold on. I gotta blow my nose in a second. Hold on. This is going to be a while before I have to again. So hold on. It's so stuffy in here, y'all. Oh, there go the water. How don't I see that? Okay. We got two double wins. Not a double win, a double goodness. Okay. Now, what am I doing right here? Reviewing details. If this is the right one. Okay, this is the right one. How many words? 50 to 100? Okay. That's very easy, yo. But I don't want to. So we at 288 words. We're looking at 350 to 400 words. Hello, Professor Bulls. Well, how do you do that? That's how you spell her name, I think. It's an honor to see your achievements towards my own without comparing everything but the timeline. Be comparing just the timeline. Your endings words, spoke words of how passionate, creative, artistic, and courageous while possessing. Ooh, I gotta zoom in. Hold up. Y'all can't see that either unless you zooming in. Resilience, if I can spell that right. You during 1990, what was it? It's right in my face. 6 through 1997 endured ah ah some very historical things, achievements. No, you should be proud of yourself for this movement of these two chapters. Let me tell you briefly what I was doing. Losing something valuable and important for 30 years. I got achievements like you, but our lives were different. But our lives were different. let's just say I was in the hood. To be more specific, I was in Salisbury, North Carolina. I was living next to a funeral home, literally, and a abandoned building that nearly killed us when it caught on fire. My traumatic events helped me achieve success while you achieve success through data and smart and intelligent. My drug addictions caused a meltdown and slowdown of my life while you excelled. However, you did that. I don't care to know. I thank you for your career, for learning about your career. You're brilliant. You deserve that acknowledgement, two percenter. 2%. Sir, thank you. You inspire me to do better. Your whole faculty inspire me, inspired me so much to do better that I quit drugs today. You have to start somewhere. Thank you. You are a part of that reason. Let's do this sober and not drug. I gave up on life at 15 years old when something I loved got taken away. My mother. I never left marijuana alone except in the military. When my life flashed before my eyes today, I saw the effects it had on the people I loved and cared about. My behavior was still stable, but needed a change. 96 and 97 was horrific for me and probably set me back 5 years. But my mother been dead. Why was I still using? Blaming it on her. It took me to almost lose someone that got me out of the mental health facility. This wasn't normal thinking I was doing. And I finally, it took me 30, 27 years. 27. And I'm going to put this for the other teacher too. And then that'll be cool. Plug in some stuff for this to happen. I've gotten achievements. Don't get me wrong. But it was a battle for the brain and the mind. The drugs lost. I won. My actions show my dedication for my community and the followers and the love of my life. I'm no longer illegal in my own country. Thank you for your encouraging words. I have to tweak the beginning and read his part, but this will be fine. I don't even want to talk. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to write his. We're going to do it totally different. We're going to open up a new document. Go here. We're just going to open it up because he's already up. You're up, Peter. Oh, sorry, Porter. Sorry. Wait, what is this? I'm looking at Joel. There we go. Whoa, where is your stuff? I seen it already. Hold up. Hold up. This isn't right. Because I seen yours. Just do one more so you can get out of this class and go to the next one. This will be attached to this class. And I need to go ahead and save it right now. We'll just go to the first one that you see. This is the second one I'm going into. Come on. It's attached because I got 2 classes this time. So now he said that, and now we're going to say this. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Cloud K, week 1, reply in this class. Cool. Too easy. Now we can copy and paste her name or his name, whoever. Most likely a guy. Wait, just reply. So it's attached. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Dude, you get busy. Look, after he said that, I could tell where it was going. So I must brag. We are empty nesters and loving it. Dang, you raised 5 kids, bro. I've recently moved back to the United States after working as a contractor in Germany for 4 years. I'm currently working as a contractor at the Veterans Hospital here in Georgia. I decided to come back to school and could finally put or get my MBA with a concentration on operation and supply chain management because I plan to head back overseas as a contractor again. That's pretty cool. But in a much higher and more important role. Cool. Once I complete my degree, I will begin to take different certifications that will also boost my resume. Besides retiring from the military, I can say my proudest moments has been 4 to 5 years with my children. Oh, that's true. And you experienced that though. I didn't get to experience the full life experience. Have also received their bachelor's degree. Oh, that's even if that's Guinness Book World Records. You brought a good generational and you got to keep it that way. Communication, bro. A fun fact about me, my first duty station was Egypt. Get the fuck out of here. I was on detail 94. I was in fourth grade. I'm learning, wow, Bill Clinton era, that out of the Palestine and the Gaza Strip, I still have a certificate I've achieved or received from them. And that is a Guinness Book of World Records. Week 2 to 5 is intriguing to me. Seeing and learning how companies promote and strategize when they are marketing their product. This class will definitely be, aw, he's excited. You can hear it. Nerd. We ain't gonna call him nerd. We're gonna call him Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson. Fellow nerd. It's an amazing experience hearing your highlights of your life. I am very proud of you and your successful moments that you should be proud of. Seeing as though people like me, drug addicts like me, never got to experience with my children, 3 kids. Traumatic events happen, and yet I tried to vindicate myself when I became more aware of my actions, when I told my truth to my kids, and it didn't happen the way I wanted it to. Thank who? Me and the drugs. Me and the drugs. I should never have been on the drugs. My life was good. 60%. I can live with that of the way. I can live with that for with the future of being woke in a good way to my actions of living an illegal life. I have almost 3 masters. So I was partially stable. Yet I was under the influence of marijuana. I'm not proud of this, nor am I promoting it, nor am I promoting. I'm educating about how drugs can manipulate your life. Imagine what I could have did or accomplished while clean. I apologize for the people I hurt. And the FBI that I rattled with my illegal and questionable things. I'm assure you that I'm clean on day one of my completion journey of a illegal drug career. I'm tired of living that life. Thank you, because I get to brag how the VA gave me another chance with with part of my disability. I'm not going to let them down a second time. While being enlightened like this and turn a blind eye like the presidents have. Like presidents have done while being a candidate for president of the United States legally. How can I show this country my dedication while I can't concentrate or control my behavior partially? My eyes are itching. Allergies. It's not right. And I'm sorry. This week is going to be my moment of my Guinness Book World Record. I am finally off of all drugs, illegal. I've done so many knowingly and unknowingly, and thought, hey, it's just weed. I could get away with it. Drug trafficking, jail time, fines is what was up ahead. I'm no exception. Thank you for reading this. It means a lot to me to finally close the chapter on this. Plus, recover with students and teachers and professors. That's not how you say that, but okay. Thank you. Your words were encouraging. Okay, we got another one. That's the second one. We got four more left. So I'm going to do this. I know how my writing is, and I don't have the time to go over each word. So I'm going to go to Grok and make sure. Grok. Grok. Rewrite, please. And I have time to read, but not time to edit. And then we're going to do the other one for the other teacher. For the teacher. We got four more to do. And we're going to place it in a placeholder of the words that aren't written. Wait, what did you say before? Yes. Dang, you gave me a whole dissertation. Hold on. I wrote a lot. That's healthy enough. Yeah, that's matching it. You just, yeah. It's been an amazing experience to hear the highlights of your life. I am truly proud of you and the successful moments you achieved. Moments that someone like me, a former drug addict, never fully got to experience with my three children. Traumatic events shaped much of my past. I try to make things right by telling my children the truth, but it did not go that way, the way I hoped. The responsibility for that rests with me and the choices I made while using drugs. I should have never gone down that path. Looking back, my life was 60% good. I can accept that. Moving forward, I chose to stay awake and accountable for my moving forward, I choose to stay awake and accountable for my actions instead of living the illegal lifestyle I once did. I have nearly completed three master's degree. I was partially stable, yet still under the influence of marijuana. I am not proud of that, and I'm not promoting it. I am simply sharing my story to educate others about how drugs can manipulate and limit a person's life. I often wonder what more could I have accomplished if I had been clean the entire time. I apologize to the people I hurt and for the trouble I caused, including the issues that involved the FBI. I want to make it clear that I am clean today, day one of a permanent change. I have closed the chapter on that illegal drug lifestyle. I am tired of living that way. Thank you for the encouragement and your words. It means a great deal to me. The VA has given me another chance through part of my disability, and I will not let the military down a second time. I am more enlightened now, and I refuse to turn a blind eye in the way some leaders have. As someone consider, we gotta change that. I didn't consider running for public office. You got a little scared, Rock. It's okay. I can plug it in with including the presidency as in presidency. This week marks a personal milestone in me. I'm finally free of all illegal drugs. I used many substances over the years, and sometimes knowingly and sometimes not. I told myself it's just weed, so I could justify it. I know the consequences that come with life: trafficking charges, jail time, and fines, and I am no exception. Thank you for reading us, closing the chapter, and focusing on recovery, education, and growth with students, teachers, professors. That means a lot to me with respect and gratitude. Let's start on this one, attack this one first. Where you at, bro? Bro. This one. Okay. Now we're going to reply. And I need to say this. This is educational. Where are you at? The ass and the something. Running for president. Ass and dedication. Oh no. Ass public office. Wait, wait. As someone who is running legally as president of the United States of America. I want to show this. Oh, we got to put the P big. I don't care if it's supposed to be like that or not. I believe it's like that. That's a huge milestone. It's one more. My name. Oh, we got to take that part out. Oh, we got to take that part out. I hate having to put Grok out of this, but it's not no good for the. I sent that. Good. Cool. Did I do that? Okay, great. So that's one. Now Lisa Goolsby, we're about to plug this in. She's up here. Right here. Okay, here we go. Prop, remake, spelling errors. Thanks. I did pretty good with hers. I could have rewrite that, but I'm good. You thinking hard, ain't you, bro? It's an honor to learn of your achievements. I'm not comparing our timelines. I simply respect the path you've taken. Your closing words reflected someone who is passionate. I put that creative, artistic, courageous, and deeply. I like how you put deeply resilient. There are 96 to 97, you accomplished six significant historical achievements, and you should be beyond proud of the fact that of those two chapters of your life in your life, or more. I need to put more. many chapters in your life. Let me briefly share what I was doing during that same period. I was losing something valuable and important that would affect me for the next 30 years. I also earned achievements, but they look very different from yours. I was living in the hood, specifically Salisbury, North Carolina, right next to a funeral home and an abandoned building that nearly killed us when it caught fire. My traumatic experiences pushed me towards success in one way, while you achieve success through intelligence and disciplined thinking. My drug addiction caused a meltdown and slowed my progress while you continue to excel. Thank you for allowing me to learn about your brilliant career. You deserve that recognition as a true two percenter. I gotta write that over. Your story and the example set you and the entire. God damn it. Today was not a good day with me and my nose. I'm gonna be real with you. Today was set by you and the entire faculty that has inspired me to do so much like that. I quit drugs today. You are a part of the reason. I want to move forward sober and not under the influence. I gave up on life at 15 when my mother was taken from me. Outside my time in the military, I never left marijuana alone. When my life flashed before my eyes recently, I saw the harm it caused the people I loved and care about. My behavior remained somewhat stable, but still needed a real change. The years of 96, 97 were especially difficult for me and probably a setback about 5 years. My mother had all no, I gotta write that over. Had passed in 2000, yet I still I continue using and blaming it on her death. It took almost losing someone who helped me out of a mental health care facility for me to finally face the truth. That kind of thinking was not normal, and it took me 27 years to reach this point. I have earned achievements along the way, but it has been a constant battle between me and my brain and my mind. The drugs lost, I won. My actions now show my dedication to my community, to the people who follow my journey and love my life. Excuse me. I am no longer living an illegal life in my own country. Thank you for your encouraging words. Okay, we got a lot we gotta change. Hold on. Oh, did I do that though? How you do? I didn't switch it, but I can switch it now. This one I'll switch, and it's not encrypted, y'all. Hold up. I'm getting there. Hold up, y'all. Okay, here we go. Where is it at? Hold on. It's right here. It's an honor. We'll leave that in there. To learn about your achievement. I'm not that high. That's how I leave barking it. Um, traumatic events. You are a 2% that make you doctorates in America. Thank you for that. Your story and the example. Whoa. Restoring. Here we go. Yeah, I continue using and blaming it, using on her death. It took me almost losing someone who helped me out of a mental health facility to finally face the truth. That kind of thinking with me is not normal thinking. It's not normal thinking. Cognitive thinking. And it took me years, funny thing. I've earned achievements along the way, but it's been a constant battle between my brain and my mind. The drugs lost I won, my actions now show my dedication to my community. Good, 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 good. Percenter is the only thing that's not spelled right. Oh, I hope I didn't do that wrong. Hold on, because I had like, hold up. I hope I didn't do it wrong now. Shit, shit. Oh my God. I have to launch it. Hold up. Okay, okay. I think I did fuck up. Wait, didn't I write them? Hold up, hold up. Where's my name? Okay, good, 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 good. Fuck, I think I did. So now I can put that as done. Hold on. No, that's finished. I'll go here. I think I wrote him. I'll get it right. I don't even want to know. I'm so sorry. I know I did what I did just now. I wrote them. I don't want to know. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I didn't. Good. Something happened. Something happened. I don't know what it was. Okay, I can close this out. Save. Now we got a blank. And we're going to do it like this. We're going to go ahead and pick our second candidate. Hold up. Is this the first? Oh, I did. I fucked up. That's what I did. I know what I did now. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to turn on the air for a little, like 2 seconds to wake my brain up. I got two more to do. We're going to save this now. Cloud. Okay. Week 1 discussion. Reply. Hold up. What is it? We're gonna do this like this. This whole thing needs to be put. Cool. Let's save. This is the first box. Look, already he getting to me as a lifelong learner. He knew he's a doctor. The first thing you learn, and I guess it's universal. When I took I advanced one doctorate's class and took two doctorates. That's a total of three. And I got A's in them all. And I learned, out of all that I learned with that vigorous work that I did, was you have to be a lifelong learner. I view IT 600 as an opportunity to learn from one another. As a master level course, I am honored to be your professor this session. My business career has afforded me many opportunities to learn as technology and business practices have continued to, as technology, that's true. That's true. He got to see that shit. They've all got to see that shit. There were many times when I learned difficult lessons. Oh my God, you right up my alley. You accepted that, and I like that. Failure is, and if I never read this, and I asked Grok, now the dumb thing would be to take his words and ask Grok to just write me something and code it that way. Or the right way would be to just read the shit because you want to learn about people. That is what you get paid to do. What best job you can have to get paid to learn about people? And that you want to learn about people. You love what you do. Failure is an impartial teacher. Oh wow. Yeah. My youngest daughter once told me, when you come to the end of the road, I thought that would be a comma right there, but I accept that you probably did, did spell that right. And it is not what you expected. It must not be the end. True. That's good. That's he knows it's cool. He knows that shit is fire. My goal in working with you is not to be the sage or the stage, but instead the guide on your side. They actually learn to be, and they all got different unique learning techniques that got them where they were, that 2%er. A guide on the side. He rapping and shit. A sage on the stage, but a guide on the side. That means sharing my knowledge, successes, and failures with you. With over 15 years' experience as an adjunct, assistant, and associate professor, that's still good, at Colorado Technical University, I bring a wealth, big word, of knowledge to this session. My academic journey began with a bachelor's of science. Oh my God, I applied for this college. Bachelor's of Science degree from Townsend University in Baltimore, Maryland, followed by you got your master's from the same school you work for. That is impressive. You stand by this school, and I do too. And a culminated in oh, now we're really moving up. You didn't want to do it small, you wanted to do it big. In computer science, that is hard to learn about more in depth, and it's a mental thing. Once I got to my bachelor's program, my teacher, she was African American, and my doctor's program said they psychologically fuck with you. It's just the nature. They want to know you are the best candidate, or learn about being the best candidate the way they teach you. So he's a doctor. In addition to my role, I have served as Senior Vice President and Chief Compliance Officer for phone.com, responsible for ensuring compliance with regulations such as HIPAA. My career evolution. That's cool. That's cool. I never heard of it though, but that's cool. Just like I never heard of her businesses. That's cool. Let's look up phone.com. Please don't show me no bullshit. Not you or what you do, but I'm talking about on my websites what populate. Where am I at? Oh, responsible for assuring compliance with the regulations of HIPAA. My career evolution has included Senior Vice President, Sales and Marketing, Chief Technology Officer, Chief Operation Officer, Vice President, Client Services for First Commercial Internet Service Provider, and Executive Director of CCNet, a Big Ten university network. Wow, I'm impressed of both of y'all. I started at entry level in marketing for Chesapeake and Potomac Tele. Get the fuck out of here. I know where that's around that area. 1974 and worked my way up there. I have written what? What's going on? Why isn't it letting me? Oh, I have written 4 books. Excellent. And numerous articles from the internet business applications, network security, international internet development. That's great. I've served as advisor to U.S. Get the fuck out of here. I have served as an advisor to 2 U.S. senators and international government officials on internet related issues, and I'm a frequent speaker. Now, I want you to know something. Let's pause here before I read the rest. I went to the Governor Little's office, Honorable Governor Little's office, and he's in this big, huge building, look like the White House. And centered around is landmarks that will be the safest to what will keep that place secure and will be low level to cause any heightened security concern. You got the police car there as a flashback, like, hey, look, motherfuckers, we here, and people like, oh, I better not go there. A normal person. But what really gets me is what I saw when I went there. I doubled back. I saw AT&T building. And I worked for AT&T company, which converges in Alorca. And when I saw that building with that big thing, I came, it looked like a drum, an ear. It reminded me of a drum, an eardrum, like that can suffice the open universe or world, And it sat up there. You got to be kidding me. When I overthink, really, it's like that. Hold on. I'll explain why I'm doing this. This should be my last time doing this. Now, matter of fact, I'm going to take my nose spray and see how I do it. Cause yeah, I haven't taken it. Okay, it's taken. Okay, it's hot as shit in here, and I forgot to turn on the air. Hold on, let me wash my hands. Stuffy is on off. So the AT&T place is right across the street. AT&T place is like right across the street. And I'm like, it looks like an eardrum. Anyway, so this don't normally happen this much. I don't understand it. But I know what it could be, but it's nothing like scary. I know it's nothing to do with sex. I tell you that. But it's everything to do with me crying, extracting agitation of my nostril cavities, because I'm going to take you down a story of memory lane. Ever since the army, ever since childhood, I've been sickly, but it wasn't because of that. It was like allergies. It was always allergies. Allergies. And it just got worse as I came in contact with people that weren't good for me. But that's not why it's this way. No, I assure you. I put that on God. The only reason I'm like that is because I cried tremendously, agitating my nostril cavity in a stuffy house when it's 101 degrees outside and it's stuffy in here. I've cleaned this place top to bottom. I assure you, one day, I'll put it to you like this. One day I went outside after cleaning my car and there was a peach fuzz around my car. And I'm like, I didn't see that in the air. You can't see it in the air. And that's what they mean by the air quality. The hotter it is, the deeper the air quality is. And the lower it is, the lower the air quality is, however they do it. But I looked at the temperature today and it's supposed to be 101 degrees. So imagine that. My recent article in the CTU scholarly journal, The Pinnacle, is especially I like how they promote themselves in the most elegant way. I gotta look. That's something else I gotta look up. So if it happens again, my apologies, but it's not like that. No, I'm not doing cocaine, lying. Some people are like, oh, she doing cocaine. I assure you. Okay. It's okay. I understand. Hold on. As a former student at CTU, I understand the challenges of balancing family, work, and school. I know that online classes demand significant discipline and time management. Rest assured, I am here to support you and ensure your success. If you need assistance, I will reach out to you. Damn, that was solid. Not if you need assistance, you can reach out to me. He's like, I will reach out to you. I live with my wife Leslie in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That says it about all. Oh, I gotta write him. Florida. Here we go. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? You gotta get the name right. Hold up. See how I'm sounding like a guy? Okay. What am I doing? I'm right here. Reply. And that's where I'm gonna be at the next time I write this. Okay. Let's see what we can retain. First, we're going to look real quick one more time. I'm very proud of both professors, Dr. Bull B. How you spell her name? How you do that? Goolsby. That I did it right. See, I learned something. And you, Doctor. What's your last name? Huda. Huda Maloff. Hold up. Look carefully. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Zoom in. Because that look like two F's. Oh my God. I can't tell. We gotta go zoom in. That is 2 Fs. Okay. No one can tell. You all brought some great information to not only my class, not, well, yeah, my class, but my fellow followers and myself. I am so proud of you guys. To the moon and back. It's like I've known you and can predict in a positive way based, not ways, but ways. We'll read this again. Based on merit and how you are, you have learned how to be a never quit doctorates member of a university, a doctorates program degree. It inspires me to do it. I'm a 11 percenter of America where I physically have one master's degree in science, of course, of business management. I'm proud of that. It's from the University of Phoenix. If you don't know how to spell Phoenix after you took all those classes, there's a problem. 2024 alumni student. And I almost finished and will in less than 2 years, which will be when I never, oh, they told me it's 2026. This happened, let's say 4 months ago, give or take. No, probably more, about 5 months ago. So this is 2026, 2028, and late 2028 for my original second master's of science in leadership and change from UMGC. Yes, UMGC, honestly, they suspended me because of somewhat my actions and behaviors. That's all I want them to know. Honestly, my behavior got me suspended until 2028 with one class left now. Let me big that big, or two. Just say two. Two. Sorry, I'm lying. Two classes left for the school, college. I was on drugs during that episode, those those shows. I Part of me was uncontrollable. By Democratic marijuana only initially. I starting today, Doctor. What's your name? What's your name? Mala. It's clean partially today and fully tomorrow. And here on out, my marijuana drug habit has hurt a lot of people. And I have done a lot of stupid shit, stupid things. I'm sorry to even mention this, but it's needed. Seeing as though the good part of me wants to make history through action, positive action, I want to be the first schizophrenic African American veteran who tell the world and possibly more of the triumph of full recovery during a traumatic breakup between the drug and my life. Even in Seattle is not safe or any other or any other country or state. I know Trump is researching it, and that's as far as that goes. Until it becomes legal in a good state, legally, I'm not going through this again. Institutions jail, or risk death. Thank you for reading this. The third day is the worst, but you and the other professor encouraged me to do better. Yes, I got accomplishments, but I've also limited myself to my full potential. Let's see what we can get together. Honestly, sober, and actionably put in the first line of education. Thank you all. Okay, Grok, remake this. Okay. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, I can take that. I can take that. Whoa, we need to go to Grok. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna turn off that air while this is going. Maybe I should. I don't want to turn on that air because it makes my hair move on my face. Please don't come in, bees. I saw a damn wasp by my door. Look, bees, we gonna have a problem. You came in last time. Never mind. I know you warned me about your kind until I get that fixed. When if it was closed securely, I would open it, but it's not. Okay. I am proud of you both, Dr. Goolsby and Dr. Maloff. I am very proud of you both. You have brought valuable information not only to our class, but also my fellow followers and to me personally. I'm proud of both of you both to the moon and back. It feels as though I have known you and can see in a positive way based on merit how you've learned to become dedicated, never quit members of a doctoral program. Your example inspires me to pursue the same path. I consider myself a part of a small group of Americans who have achieved what I have so far. Currently, I currently hold one Master's of Science in Management from the University of Phoenix alumni. I am also close to completing my second master's, the Master's of Science in Leadership and Change from UNGC, which I expect to finish by late 2028. UMGC suspended me because of my actions and behaviors at the time. I only have two classes remaining. I want to be honest. I was using drugs during that period, and it affected my behavior. Initially, it began with marijuana, which became difficult to control. Starting today, Dr. Maloff, I'm partially clean. And beginning tomorrow, thank you, God, for putting that part. I will be fully clean and remain that way moving forward. My marijuana use has hurt many people and led me to make poor decisions. I apologize for bringing this up. but it's important because the better part of me wants to make history through positive action. I want to become the first schizophrenic African American veteran to openly share the full triumph of recovery and traumatic break between the drugs in my life. I know that places like Seattle and many other cities and countries are not always safe. I'm choosing not to go through institutions, jail, or the risk of death again. Thank you for reading us. I understand the third day is often the hardest, but both of you and the rest of the faculty have encouraged me to do better. Yes, I have accomplishments, yet I have also limited my full potential. Going forward, I want us to work together honestly, soberly, and with real action, starting with education. That was cool, but I got to put in there two things. Hold up. You know what it is, y'all. Some of y'all like, here we go again. Y'all sing this song. Y'all don't even know this song. I'm going to sing it to y'all. Which one is this though? Oh, okay. Here we go again. Same old stuff again. Marching down the avenue. Really though? Really? Bingo, I'm already live. How many weeks? 4 more weeks and I'll be through. But I do want to look at you. But they say, I don't have to look at you. You don't have to look at me. Sound off. 1, 2. Sound off. 3, 4. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we say a 3, 4 after that. But it rhymes. I am legally in the state of Idaho running small time for and as president. A candidate. You got to put a candidate. There's no way I'll just sit up there and take that uh, president of the United States of America. I know places like Seattle and countries are not always safe. And then it's this. Okay. That's the third one. I'm getting there. Three more. Three more. Give me that 2 for 3. I could have made it a 2 for 3, but I'm good. Here we go. Let's zoom out of here. Okay. Okay. Did I? Okay, great. I didn't fuck up. I was about to say though. I was about to say, hold on, is there any more? Okay, that's good. We're clear. So now we're gonna write one more. Well, one more, two more, two, three more. 1, 3. And it's right here, the second one. And then we'll close this out. Let's go ahead and open another one. Mm-mm. Go. Okay, here we go. I just chose anybody's. The ones that was next. Damn, he been on an 8-year word. I gotta give him the props. Adjusting to the academic realm took a little time, but now I'm back in the groove. That's real right there. That's real. I feel that. I'm working towards this degree in 3 main reasons. Oh, it's a personal goal. I like that. It will help advance my career And most importantly, allows me to set a positive oh my God, they always go back to the kids. The chilly children. I have two teenage, oh my God, and that's the most perfect time. A bit about me. I'm an Air Force veteran and currently work in the defense. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Of and space industry of the lock. I know who that is, though. That do you know who that is though? If I didn't know, I would feel like a dummy, but it pays to read. And it's true. It backs up my story on who this person is. There are up to 10, but I believe between 6 and 7 military defense and space industries that make military weapons and defense systems. And he is one of them, or this industry is one of them. They make the big ships and the stuff that go afloat, and how they get big ships. You can't put a big ship in the air or a big ship on the highway. How do they get those ships to the water? Family is everything to me. So I spend most of my free time with my wonderful wife and kids. I like that. Representing the wife. She better be lucky she got some good stuff. When I do have a moment for myself, I love watching anime and creating anime related content. Cool. Old man food and anime. I'm good. I'm good. I want to see it, but I'll support it one day. I'll come back to it. I'm a huge sports fan and officially for 8 years now. That's deep. You have a whole career history of this history. It's absolutely no air circulating through here. And I'm okay with that. I'd rather do this than to be cold or super hot. Is there a fan? There's the automatic fan. Okay, let's finish this shit. Old man food and anime. I'm also a huge sports fan, been officially for 8 years now. I fish what? Officiate. I like that. Football, flag football, and lacrosse from the youth leagues all the way up to varsity. I like that. My goal is to one day officiate. I like that word, a college level football game. That's great. It's nice to meet you all. Look forward. Okay, great. Impressive. What's his name though? What's his name though? Good. Impressive. You sound on fire to be a proud, put it in capitalized. You can do it without citing. Father, happy Father's Day. Dad, you waited 8 years to go back. During that 8 years, you also picked up between that football. That's amazing. That's a class. Wait, word. Okay, I said that right. In itself, but it's needed. But it's needed. It's on my bucket list. for football and basketball. Caitlin, uh, I forgot her first name. I could easily look up her first name, but it's organic. It's getting sneaked by other players because she's a highly respected individual. I have been following this as much as I could. That's what initially got me interested. And then this young whippersnapper, you're a couple years off from your daughter's age, or children age, getting sneaked and hit by other opponents. It doesn't sound fair to me. Thank you for your enjoyable, courageous, determined, resilient, back in action, like you say, writings. I look forward to creating with you. God bless you and your family. Grok rewrite spelling. How many more? I did two. This is my second one and two more. Let's go ahead and get started with the next one. It's right here. Launch discuss. And this is where I fucked up. I wrote him back on this. This is where he's laughing. No, I think I did it right. I think I did it right. Wait, wait. Did I write my own? No. No, I did it wrong. I need to write him. I'm glad I caught that. I knew I did something that was going to fuck me up big time. Now my name is on there. Go back. I know he was like, what is this? You getting confused, little one. But it's good. I wrote him, but I need to write him again. No, I don't need to write him again. I need to write two other people. Whoa, dog. They all did it. Exactly what I did. And I didn't even look at none of their writings. Let's read this. This is going to be okay. Okay. We're going to close this. Save. Did I get it? Yep, I got it. And this is, whoa, piece of hair fell. Come on, one more, one more. We're gonna just go here. This is a lot. The last to go about. Oh, he said, I'm just gonna go all out and start this dissertation process and just put 3 fucking references. He's just citing everywhere. He's just going crazy. Like me when I do shit. I'm there. I'm almost there, y'all. So, okay. We gotta do one more thing. Wait. Who am I writing though? Hold up. Javon Good. Hold up. I jumped the gun. Wait, no, I didn't. It's right here. Wait. Cloud. Reply. Okay. It's right here. You sound on fire. You're a proud father. Happy Father's Day, Dad. You waited 8 years to go back, and during those 8 years, you picked up football again. That is amazing. It's a class in itself, and it's needed. Football and basketball are both my on my bucket list. I have been following. Thank you, Grog. Thank you. As much as I can. She's highly respected individual. I didn't know her whole name. I thought it was Karen or something. Yet she continues to get sneaked and hit by other opponents. That initially got me interested in this young player who is only a couple of years off from the age of your daughters or children. It does not sound fair to me. Thank you for enjoyable, courageous, yep, back in action writing. I look forward to creating. Oh, that's cool. Cool. We gotta take some tweaks. It's nothing but to take out some stuff. Ooh, I did the unthinkable writing. I did the unthinkable. But the best way to prove my it wasn't plagiarized, I assure you. You're watching me now, but it was re the spelling was and it was bound to happen, but it's okay. It just shows that I'm recording this, so I'm sorry. He's not going to take me seriously, but it's my writing. I assure you, it's just I didn't want to do the spelling, but it's okay. Error happened. I can explain that. Okay. Now we're off to these two, and we're going to make sure we don't fuck up. It pays to read, like I said. Okay. Being lazy. Using, okay. If our organization is considering acquiring a smaller company with artificial intelligence, I like that. You use, oh, it's hot. Artificial with, wait, within the artificial intelligence industry. It's important to understand not only the company's financial performance, but also its competitive position within the marketplace. I would recommend utilizing Porter's five forces. I like that. I like how you ease in there. Porter's five force framework examines 5 factors that influence an organization's ability to compete and sustain profitability. Porter's five force framework examines 5 factors I know that. I know. And I like how you eased that in there. That was my real writing. I don't think I didn't do it. Nope, I didn't use Grok. I used Grok to give me my sources, and that was it. The first force is competitive rivalry. I like how you bring in AI into this. Major organizations, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, OpenAI, investing heavily in AI. Yes. You don't use X. Smaller AI firms must differentiate themselves with using specialized solutions, intellectual property, or I like this, education, or niche market, expertise to maintain a competitive advantage. An acquisition target with unique capabilities might, if I can know how to delete that, I would, but it's no way you can delete it. Once it's out there, it's out there. I tried. I did it before on the first, that's my second fuck up, CTU. It won't happen again. And if it do, I'm sorry. Just like they say AI make mistakes, so can I. But I'm not going to leave Grok alone for misspelling of me. I'm not plagiarizing. That's eating me up, though. It's eating a nigga like me up. Just like it ate me up with what I did the past 2 days almost. Capabilities may provide strategic value beyond this current revenues. Cool. Threat of new entrants. Hmm. I love these examples. This is juicy gossip. Good gossip. Pick one. How many? Hold up. Options. Let's see. I can't delete it though. If I could, I would. Hold up. Did I give the wrong one? Oh, I know what I did. Okay, she is the first one. Yep. Or he. How many words though, teacher or professor? Not large, not large. Few. How many words to write back? 200 word. Oh, this is easy. I don't want to go into a whole thing. Pick one. I want to talk about bargaining power. Hold up, hold up. No, I want to talk about her conclusion or his. How to Porter's five forces. I love that word acquisition. Wow. We must compare teachings, in my view, of Potter's five competitive forces that move the community of universities as the leader of changing the blueprint, the blueprint to finding better options when getting yourself out there with competition. the buyer and the seller has to be while supply and demand have to be a certain degree. Weakest uh, competitors reap benefits while stronger competitors don't. It's economic. It was a new economic wave that tremendously, through one voice that I'll talk about with the next discussion reply, made half a century explode with revenue. You know, it once was Silicon Valley, California, that was booming with growth. Now it's it's one of many places consists of Florida. I fucked that up. I know, teacher. Consists of Florida, a Republican state that is flourishing with positive growth, political value, and detrimental intelligence. Thank you for letting me read that. It was great, especially your AI conclusion. Thank you for that. Those kind words on open AI. Okay, now I gotta do it. This is what I gotta do. Cause like our guy said, I just don't have the time. Almost finished. Grok, rewrite. Man, part of me, teachers being a old drug rat habit, a part of me, a little percentage, not a major to go in somewhere and try to grab it, but it's missing it. I want to go through every sensation that I'm experiencing right now. So you know the recovery success over what I experience in real time because it's never easy. Doing this has never been easy. I've been on horrific drugs and got off cold turkey, but I never can seem to get off of weed. I thought that was a good drug. While we must compare teachings, in my view, this framework has moved university communities forward and serves as leading blueprint to finding better options when positioning yourself in competitive. It highlights the relationship between buyers and sellers while emphasizing that supply and demand must first remain balanced at a certain level. In some cases, weaker competitors can reap the benefits while stronger competitors face their own challenges. This approach helped create new economic wave that, through a powerful shared vision, drove tremendous growth revenue over the past half century. You know, Silicon Valley, California was once the primary place for booming growth. Now, one of the many places experiencing strong positive growth is Florida, a Republican state that is flourishing with political value and strong practical intelligence. Good, good, good. AI, good. Almost there, y'all. You see it? It's happening, baby doll. We're going to put that right there. And we're going to take that out right now. I want to keep Grok in there. And I kind of did. I think Grok let it slip in my head. In my head, my paranoid delusions, which Grok loves making me laugh with shit. He probably made me put that so he can feel like his imprint is in somewhere, just like a dog marks his territory or God marks his territory. Like those are the basic characteristics of God, a dog. All you got to do to God is acknowledge him, feed him, entreat him, and acknowledge him. That's why dog and God go hand in hand. Yeah, God got a set of rules he follow, but he's always or she's always there for you. They wait. Like the perfect example of this whole scenario is leaving your dog in a car. What is going on? Wow, we must compare. Oh, that was it? Okay, cool. Wait, hold up. Is it 200 words? Hold up. I can write this. Hmm. Was it 200 words? We got to find that out. Yeah, at least. And I'm at 150. That's not going to work. I'm very impressed with. Oh, here. We're going. We got to do this way. Get some quotes going. I was going to do which one? This one. Let's quote it. Your quote a little bit. Hold up. I want to extend from this right here. The meat quote stating. What's her name? Whoa. I didn't, okay. We should do it like this. What's the name? Craig. If I can get this right. P 2026. Now go here. We need the whole quote so I can know what to write. Imagine having larger data sets like Facebook or X. That is definitely wrong. I'm sorry. I saw it when I was writing in Facebook. Oh, I still can't see. Facebook is building, if not have built, a larger data set center. This is almost the size of a city. Huge. City or state. Huge. Research it. Now we can research it. Is this the last one? No. How huge is the new Facebook Center? And compare it to the size of a state or city. Then quote it, not quote it, cite it, and reference it using APA formatting. Thanks. One more. Almost there. It's necessary. I want to sound dumb first, so the researcher makes it sound better, and then that'll be enough to write literally and be sarcastic, educationally sarcastic, which is the best sarcasm about. Mm, Central Park, Manhattan. Great. You're smart as shit, Zuckerberg. They know they scared. They scared now. I saw that sentence. I was like, you scared now? Much smaller than any state. But that's big enough. You know how they say they shouldn't have gave you niggas money? They shouldn't have gave big tech like Facebook money. But I'm being sarcastic, Facebook. I'm not trying to make you look bad. It's the size of Central Park, and Zuckerberg said it would have, or he covered it up by saying it will cover a significant part of Manhattan's footprint. Here go the references. There's no way I was going to say I don't know in a highly intelligent shit. I wanted to sound really organic. Where am I at? Am I on the CTU? Yes. Okay. So, in order to make this whole thing work, I researched. We're going to play around with it. These acres are not near a state. However, it's big. It's bigger than normal. And it holds how much gigawatt power? What did I read? Where is it at? Gigawatts, gigawatts. It's up here. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where's the gigawatts? I saw gigawatts. 5 gigawatts. He got a lot of workers working for him. That's the only thing a big tech guy do is scout around for his enemies, fire his enemies, support his supporters, and that's it. I mean, what else do they have the time to do other than look out for their enemies? That's 400 million square feet of a building. Is designed. Meta. What? Bullshit. Meta. Where is it at? Where is that quote? Indie. This quote. And we go here. We're going to delete that. Put that right there. Quote that. Quote right there. Close that. Oh, no. I know what I said. How many words is that? Wow, way over. And put the quotes right here. I want it to sound as inclined. Thank you. Here are the references. Thank you, FBI. I wrote you last week talking about I'm on weed and I'm sorry, and I meant it. I meant it. I'm sorry. I wrote you and I was being honest. Something you did, like Bruno Mars said, which is funny. Hold on. I put my nose in there. I don't know what you did, what you did, what you did. But you did it, girl. I don't know what you did, what you did, what you did, what you did, you do. But you did it, girl. Wait, that's good. That's good. Any errors, top, bottom, good. We gotta play with this because it's gonna know I added where I added shit. And then I'm gonna feel stupid again. At least put all the shit the same way. It's right here. You gotta go like this. And go here to font. And go to Times Roman numeral. Now everything is connected and good. Why be lazy? Look carefully. Woo! Okay. And this is the second one. Ooh. Wait. I don't want to even. That's good. That can be out. Whoa. That's the before and after. This is the last one, y'all. Let's go ahead and write save as cloud. Okay. Ooh, discussion board 2. I need to put that whole thing. Week 1, discussion board 2. Okay, last one. Almost finished. No talking, no talking about JoJo from around the way, no talking stupidity. Just straight focus. I like how you put where it was created. That makes you sound smart. Tomorrow's going to be a shitty day because my mind is going to physiologically be playing tricks on me. But I'm glad it's this way. God intended it this way. My brain has to get rewired. I like that. I like that. You hit what I hit. Mm, that's true. I want to get that. I want to quote that. We got one quote. We're gonna hold up. That's a lot of shit you wrote. I forgot about you. You were the one, but it's okay. That's one quote. What else? Where was I at? I should be already highlighted. God damn, dog. Where was I at? Another one. Because we both know the party line. Let's go ahead and place that. Ooh. Um, that should be good enough. I should be able to write from there my educational thought. Ooh. Oh, that. Oh, that's why. How you gonna forget? That's the most important thing. Just was doing it like 50,000 times. Get more press than a keypad. That's deep. Get no press. More like a keypad. And that's good. That's okay. Let's see. Wow. Wait. Just put his name or her name. No, you have to find it from here. Whoa, where are you at? Right here. No. Just write his name underneath. It ain't taking nothing but mere seconds. You have spoke the terms that we all have been speaking about. The great Michael AI video invites you to co-host. Okay. You have spoken the terms that we all have been speaking about. The great Michael, I think his name is Michael Porter from Harvard Business University. He came up with a surefire way to grow and determine, yet also educating all these hungry business ventures. In 1979, this was a huge accomplishment again for Harvard, then Business University. Then there was no, you're saying they're wrong. There were no social media known accounts at all. Shouldn't have been. Yet he used his data, he used an algorithm based on possibly a long time of data learning to compute this. He was one of many chosen ones. A lot of successful businesses have chosen this path. Let's not forget, all colleges are talking about him and his historic mark on us and these universities. I even endorse this man to compute how you, Mr. Prozen, stated that no, that the price competition, you don't need that part. I just was talking about that with another fellow classmate. You said it in another way. Price competition increased marketing expense. Price competition. Price. Pricing of competition. Increasing the marketing expenses means to me that the competition within my arena, podcasting, usually it costs between 60 to 300 bucks for shows these days. Comma in this era. However, the saturation isn't heightened yet, where people know they need to pay. People that don't pay, don't pay because they know someone else can give them that show just as quick for free. Just as quick for free. The window is still open for free, but I enjoy it. This secure, good business. I got to learn about thousands of people while the service kept me secure. I owe it to them to, when the time is really right, it will come. I'm not forcing it. To miss out on more people's stories because I want to take a stand without learning about myself first and growing will be an insult to injury. But you're right about what you said previously. Another quote from you is, don't start that shit. Now you want to stick on. Hmm. First, we're gonna see how many words that is first. We're gonna play around with it. Joshua. We just want to see how many words. Good. We can use that. Great work. And then we are going to redo it. And we're going to put Grok remake right now to save time. This is a delicate situation, but I know where the button is, the gumdrop button. Delete. Last one, y'all. Okay, it's almost been bedtime, dog. I assure you I wasn't off camera doing drugs when I was off camera. I was, but not like you think I was. It wasn't like a consistent thing when I'm off camera. It wasn't like that. It was never like that. Not like my dad did or any other person I witnessed. I never let myself, no matter what scars I've occurred, get me to that point where I'm constantly, and I say before I got arrested, I was like that, on and off. It come in spurts because after a while you grow like accustomed to that shit. It's not adopted or adapted, but it's a word for it where after a while you become like stable with it. It's so many words you could use, but that ain't the word. Addicted, addicted, and it's another word for it. You adapt to it. So many words for it. Okay, now we can go here, and I made a promise to y'all what I might do. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Hold up, hold up, hold up. How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh, it's scared. What? What? Hold up. Good. Okay, that shit scared the fuck out of me when that went to another person's name. I was like, dang. Now I could go here. This is finished. Hopefully it's finished. And this is finished. I'm glad I didn't bounce around. Now we're going to look at the V details. Ooh, do you have a extra one? No, you're going to make me do it. But it's okay. We got this. Ooh, this is cool. This is cool. What? This isn't everything we're doing. We're going to build on it. I like that. Oh, we get to learn about this. This is okay. But Sunday, good. Good. I got time 3 days. Do it in two. Usually, oh, this is still something right here. I'm going to use one of my papers from the last time and delete it to find the right formatting that he wants. That's how I'm going to do it. He didn't give us, we've been carried like little babies, and it's time for us to do it on our own. So we know what we want to do in that one. Let's look at hers. Oh, this one, oh, he's so cool. I remember, I have it written down, Teach. or professor? Oh, you got a template. I'm gonna use this template to make the other template. Cool. 5 to 7 pages. That's sad that I read backwards and forwards. Good. This is doable. Thank you. This ain't the one, but this is a part of that. That's connected to the 13 minutes I spent watching it. Now I got a plan, and I got to digest it for tomorrow. Plan. Okay. That is a earned 3.3. It could have been a 4.0 if I wasn't doing drugs. Remember that. My actions. How many minutes? Okay, we good, we good. We good over here. Okay. Hold up. Oh, we got closed. All except for those. What else? What else need to be closed? I gotta get up with write this down. Jeff Pearson. Okay. Make appointment off camera. Once I'm fully dressed from a shower. And make a show request. My brain is boggled. How I feel. I wanna quote this. Make a show request from him. Appointment for the next date. I have time tonight. Probably around 9 o'clock. Okay. Picking up where I left off. Let's see what I can do now. This wouldn't have worked. This definitely wouldn't have worked. It's time to and I'm not saying it's not good for everybody because it helped me in ways, remain naive, yet feel some type of way. And it had me naive for a while, on and off. No matter what I did, I kept coming back to it. I think it's over because I don't want to lose people I love. And or the things I love. So let's see what tomorrow brings, you guys. Whoever rock with me, I love you. Thank you. Like, yeah, we love you too. Take care. Bye.